Hello and welcome everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I welcome you all in this evening. We're back to trivia night after my little hiatus of D23 and Disneyland and showing my merchandise and talking about the experience. So welcome in. I hope you're excited.
Showing my merchandise and talking about the experience.
So we'll get started here in a few moments. Tonight, I'll give different choices. So we'll have the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. And for our Disney fans, there will be Disney trivia questions. So you can choose that one if you are the first one to buzz in. And hello, Samantha Lowe. Hello, Donna Jaworski. Hello, Kathy Catherine Wilby, Kay Wilby, Ian B. Welcome in. Welcome in, Timothy, Tennessee Bear. Hello, Kevin, Theme Park Adventure. So, welcome in, everyone. Thank you all for joining. And we'll get started here in a moment. See if any others come in. I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday, your whole Wednesday, your week. Hopefully everything's going well. And I know for me, it's going pretty good, a little slow, but tomorrow I have a wedding and then I'll be off the weekend. So be doing some different activities. I know there's a lot of haunted houses that have opened up and different theme park scare zones and stuff like that. So we'll be going and checking out some of that and also some band festivals and different things. So we'll get ready here to get started. Welcome in, Mike Wheeler, listening while eating dinner. That's okay. Thank you, Mike. Mostly ninja today, but may get an answer in. Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, I know when I'm at work, sometimes I'll comment, but then a lot of times I have to just sit there and let it run and watch and see what people are doing in the parks or Disney Springs or wherever they may be. But we'll get started. Let's see. We can. Hello, Mike Cabral. Welcome in. Tennessee Bear. You can pick the first category, Tim. Tim, Tennessee Bear. You can pick the first category. We have the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or Disney questions. Welcome in, John Surfbum. Thank you for joining. And Tim would like to start off with the 60s. Tennessee Bear is starting off with the 60s. The one thing I forgot, and if I would have gotten it, but I totally forgot, was the D23 event for the Epcot 40th anniversary on October 1st. Totally forgot to go in and see if I could even get in to get a ticket for myself. Because I probably would have came down had I gotten it and totally forgot. It sold out. I'm sure it sold out pretty quickly. And I'm sure that park's going to be crazy that day anyway. It's hard to believe, 40 years. I know that following summer after when it opened in October, that was my first trip to Walt Disney World. It's hard to believe how long that has been. Okay, here we go with the 60s. With the 60s. Which toy company introduced the mighty dump truck in 1965? Which toy company introduced the mighty dump truck in 1965? And we have our answer. I see the top three people with the answer. We have Tennessee Bear with Tonka. Which toy company introduced the mighty dump truck in 1965? It was Tonka. Tonka. So Tennessee Bear. E and B. Surf Bomb and Donna Jaworski. With Tonka. Tonka. Okay, Tennessee Bear, you keep control of the board. Started typing Mater or Mattel. Ah, I see. Hello, Candy Mom 15. Thank you for joining. Mike and Candy Mom, I will be sending out your stuff probably Friday morning, unless I get a chance on my way home from work tomorrow. But I do apologize for getting that out late. But here we go with the 60s. Jack Lord portrayed Detective Captain Steve McGarrett in which TV police drama series? Jack Lord portrayed Detective Captain Steve McGarrett in which TV police drama series? And we have our answer. It is Hawaii 5-0. Hawaii 5-0. So we have Kay Wilby, Tennessee Bear, Surf Bum, and Mike Wheeler. Mike Wheeler with Hawaii 5-0. I'm too young to know. Yeah, especially when they're giving the actor, maybe there is a newer version of Hawaii 5-0, but the old version had Jack Lord. I just remember the repeats. Okay, we have Kay Wilby. You get to pick the next category. Back to eating. So, Kay Wilby, you get to pick the next category. Okay, she's sticking with the 60s. The 60s are popular. Where's Lisa? Need her for the 80s. But here we go with another 60s question. Which subgenre of films popular in the 60s is associated with the late Italian director Sergio Leone? Which subgenre of films popular in the 60s is associated with the late Italian director Sergio Leone? Okay, we have our answer. We have our answer. It is spaghetti westerns. Spaghetti westerns. And the first person I see that has that is John Surfum, Kay Wilby, Ian B, and Donna Jaworski. And Donna Jaworski. Yes, spaghetti westerns. Is that why they call it spaghetti? I always wonder why. Yeah, I don't know. Could be. Okay, John Surfbone, you get to pick the next category. You can stick with the 60s, try the 50s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or Disney trivia. Okay, they're staying with the 60s. The 60s. Here we go. Photographer Lane Macmillan was famous for taking the cover photograph for which Beatles album? Photographer Lane Macmillan was famous for taking the cover photograph for which Beatles album? And we have our answer. It is Abbey Road. Abbey Road. Good job. So we have Tennessee Bear, John Serpum, Donna Jaworski, and Ian B. Ian B. with Abbey Road. Good job. I wanted to go there when I was in England, but it was actually kind of far from where we were to be able to do that. But to go and get my picture taken on that same very road, but that would have been really cool. Hopefully, if I get back to England, that'll be something I will do. Welcome in, Stacy, Disney Nerd Herders. Thank you for joining. Okay, I'm guessing Tennessee Bear, you're sticking with the 60s. Okay, he's switching it up to the 50s. Switching our mindset to the 50s. Yeah, check out the Disney Nerd Herders. Will be, I think they're at the Magic Kingdom, maybe, or Epcot, one of them. I remember seeing the post, but I can't remember which park. If you'd like to let us know, Stacy, what park you may be in. Okay, Epcot, yes. I knew it was one of them, and I know a lot of people were at Magic Kingdom, and then for some reason that was on my brain, but it is Epcot at 7 p.m. At 8 p.m., I know Joy S and the Escapades of PJ&J. Not sure if Samantha might be going live or not. I didn't really see anything, but if she is, let us know. Also, the This and That crew at 9 p.m. and possibly Monarch Moments sometime after 9 p.m. Okay, we're going with the 50s. In what U.S. city was the Great Brinks robbery of 1950? Okay, Sam's home tonight. Okay, thank you. In what U.S. city was the Great Brinks robbery of 1950? And we have our answer. It is Boston, Massachusetts. Boston. So we have John Serpum, Kay Wilby, Kevin, Theme Park Adventures, and Stacy of the Disney Nerd Herders. I guess I should have stayed in the 60s. Welcome in, Monarch Moments. Thank you for joining. Make sure your live stream is live there, Garrett. Tonka Truck was a while back. Yes, you got points. Okay, John wants to go with the 70s. The 70s. Okay, here we go. Which extremely skimpy denim shorts were named after a character in the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard? Which extremely skimpy denim shorts were named after a character in the TV show The Dukes of Hazzard? Okay, Garrett. Okay, we have our answer. The answer is Daisy Dukes. Daisy Dukes. So we have Donna Jaworski, Stacy of the Disney Nerd Herders, Tennessee Bear, and Surf Bum John. And Surf Bum John. Good job. Good job. So Donna gets to pick the category today. Yeah, it's due to that time difference. It's weird though because I was actually in the same time zone as Garrett and now back to the regular one, and I forget that I'm not in the same time zone as Garrett anymore. Okay, she's sticking with the 70s. 70s. Here we go. Kojak was a TV crime series that starred who as the title character? Yeah, it is, Donna, because I'd be like at 8 o'clock at night wanting to call my parents, and I'm like, oh, it's too late for them now. Kojak was a TV crime series that starred who as the title character? And we have our answer. It is Telly Savalas. Telly Savalas. So we have Surf Bum, or I'm sorry, Tennessee Bear. Tennessee Bear. Donna Jaworski. Surf Bum. And Kay Wilby. And Kay Wilby. With Telly Savalas. Glad spelling isn't first grade level. Well, I knew this name would be hard to spell. That's why I'm picking 4, because some people, the spelling, and it's not fair if somebody behind them. But we'll go with 4. Okay, Tim, you're up. You get to pick the category. He's going back to the 60s. Okay, here we go. No, need 80s. Well, then you got to answer the question correctly. Adventures by D. Nobody's actually gotten the 80s because everybody's gotten the other questions correct. But here we go. Name the year. The musical Hello, Dolly opens in New York City. The Beatles appear on the Ed Sullivan Show. The Good Friday earthquake strikes South Alaska. What year in the 60s? Name the year. The musical Hello, Dolly opens in New York City. The Beatles appear on the Ed Sullivan Show. The Good Friday earthquake strikes South Central Alaska. So let's see who we have. Okay, we have our answer. It is 1964. 1964. So we have Stacy of the Disney Nerd Herders first. Surf Bum John. Kevin Theme Park. And Kay Wilby. with 1964. Yeah, you were off a year there, Ian. And Donna was close too. Okay, so Stacy of the Disney Nerd Herders gets to choose the category. So we have the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or you could switch it up and do Disney. Okay, she wants the 80s. The first time we're in the 80s. Okay, here we go. Heck, I was a -8 in 1964. Yeah, I think right after either the Ed Sullivan Show, the Beatles came to Pittsburgh. I think they played like 20 minutes or 30 minutes on stage. And that was history then with the Beatles. Okay, here we go. 1980s. Which teen musical drama film chronicled the lives of students attending the High School of Performing Arts in New York City? Which teen musical drama film chronicled the lives of students attending the High School of Performing Arts in New York City? And we have our answer. The 80s. When was that? We have our answer. It is Fame. Fame. So we have K. Wilby, Adventures by D, Tennessee Bear, and Ian B. Ian B. Good job, everyone. I started typing The Breakfast Club. We have the DVDs of it, and we don't get it right. Oh, darn, that stinks. Okay, so Kay Wilby, you get to pick the next categories. She's sticking with the 80s. Fame. Here we go with the 80s. Which little red vehicle was in the title of the single release by Prince in 1983, which was his first song to reach the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100? Which little red vehicle was in the title of the single release by Prince in 1983, which was his first song to reach the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100? And the answer is Little Red Corvette. So we have Adventures by D, Surf Bum John, Tennessee Bear, and Donna Jaworski with the Corvette. Hello, Surfer Girl 326. Welcome in. Welcome in, Cherie. No, not Lil. Lil's Little. Okay, the Yugo. They did have red Yugos. I remember that. Okay, Adventures by D. You sticking with the 80s? Or are you going to switch it up? Okay, he's staying with the 80s. There we go. And Back to the Future, what is the name of the eccentric scientist who created a time machine? And Back to the Future, what is the name of the eccentric scientist who created a time machine? And we have our answer. It is Dr. Emmett Doc Brown. Dr. Emmett Doc Brown. So we have Adventures by D. Kay Wilby, Donna Jaworski, and Kevin. With Doc Brown. The 80s are just way too late for me. Yeah, I thought of Nick when I read the question. It's like, where's Nick been? I know he's been in and out of different streams, but well, that was up his alley, that question. Okay, let's see. Adventures by D. What category? It's Mr. Canada at Mike Cabral. Hello. Okay, he wants to go with the 90s. The 90s. Now he's making it even harder for everyone. I was too busy in the 80s. Okay, here we go with the 1990s. In the film Runaway Bride, Maggie gets cold feet when marrying Ike and runs from the church, hitching a ride on what type of truck? In the film Runaway Bride, Maggie gets cold feet when marrying Ike and runs from the church, hitching a ride on what type of truck? A semi, peach truck? No, not a dump truck. Think more of like a delivery truck. The name of a delivery truck. Tonka truck. That's funny. A cement truck? No. I think more of a delivery type of truck. And we do have an answer with FedEx. FedEx. And we have Donna Jaworski. Well, Stacy, Disney Nerd Herders got it first, and then Donna Jaworski with FedEx. FedEx. So good job, Stacy and Donna. A pizza truck. That's why I stay in the 80s, except he went to the 90s. Okay, Stacy, you get to pick the next category. You can go with the 90s, 80s, 2000s, 70s, 60s, 50s. She is going back to the 80s. Here we go with the 80s. Nicknamed the Great One, who became the leading scorer in history of the National Hockey League in 1989. Nicknamed the Great One, who became the leading scorer in the history of the National Hockey League in 1989. And we have our answer. Welcome in, Coaster Mom. It is Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky. So we have Adventures by D. Tennessee Bear. Coaster Mom. And Stacy Disney Nerd Herders with Wayne Gretzky. And I will give Surfer Girl because she's the only one that spelled it out. So Surfer Girl 326. Welcome in. This are dreams, Jeff. Or did somebody just say that as an answer? I think that's what it was. Welcome in, Coaster Mom. Okay, let's see. Adventures by D got it first. Okay, that was the answer. That's what I thought. I was looking to see if he was there, but no, not Garrett or not Jeff. Okay, he's sticking with the 80s. The 80s. In 1985, who became the first unseeded player to win the men's single title at the Wimbledon Tennis Championship? Yes, Garrett is being funny tonight. Yes. Maybe you'll actually get an answer correct because you're losing, Garrett. In 1985, who became the first unseeded player to win the men's single title at the Wimbledon Tennis Championship? Ooh, we got a couple. Okay, we have our answer. It is Boris Becker. Boris Becker. So Adventures by D gets it first. Then we have Disney Nerd Herder Stacy. And Tennessee Bear. Tennessee Bear with Boris Becker. Good job, everyone. Boris Becker. Sampras was always my favorite. I always loved watching Wimbledon back in the day with a lot of those good players. I mean, I know like with Serena Williams and Venus and they're really good, but it's always fun to watch Wimbledon. Okay, we're doing the 70s. That's the one place when I go back to England I need to go to is Wimbledon. I go check out that. If and when I go back to England. So here we go. With the 70s. I like the French Open. They play on the clay courts. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. The clay courts there. Okay, here we go. Which Steven Spielberg film from 1975 was based on a novel by Peter Benchley? Which Steven Spielberg film from 1975 was based on a novel by Peter Benchley? And we have our answer. It is Jaws. It is Jaws. That's when everybody stopped going in the water. Okay, so Wild 1995 got it first. Welcome in. And then we have John Surfbum, Donna Jaworski, and Coaster Mom. So Wild 1995, Surfbum, Donna, and Coaster Mom with Jaws. The Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That came out, I think, after E.T. and Star Wars, like around those times. But Jaws. Okay, Wild 1995. You can pick the category. It's either the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s, or a Disney question. Didn't didn't one of the Disney resorts have clay courts? I think the Grand Floridian used to. Might have had clay courts. Okay, Wild's gonna go with the 80s. Gonna go with the 80s. But I think the Grand Floridian had clay courts or something one time at one of the Disney resorts. Might have had clay courts. Tennis courts there. Okay, everyone, the 80s. And this is. Okay, Donnie. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But I'm sure they're not as good as what they are at the French Open, though. But they did have the clay courts or there. Okay, this is the 80s. You need to name the year. The musical drama film Footloose premieres. USSR announces it will not participate in Los Angeles Summer Olympics. Born in the USA album is released by Bruce Springsteen. Name the year. The musical drama film Footloose premieres. USSR announces it will not participate in Los Angeles Summer Olympics. Born in the USA album is released by Bruce Springsteen. Okay, Dave, and thank you for joining. Have a good evening. Adventures by Dee. We do have our answer. It is 1984. 1984. So we have Wild, 1995. Coaster Mom. Kevin, and we have Donna Jaworski with 1984. Of course, we didn't go to the 80s games. Yeah. Because they were just that same flip-flop. Okay, I'm back. Kiddo had to read her book. Welcome back there, Candy Mom. Okay, Garrett. I heard that wrong. Silly work. Okay, Wild 1984. You get to pick the next category. I saw a soccer game at those Olympics. Yeah, it's too far for me, but I do remember the 1984 Olympics. I know Philadelphia really did a great fireworks show because it was an Olympic summer over in out in Los Angeles, but they were celebrating with the Olympics and had a really cool fireworks show out in Philadelphia during that time period. Okay, we're sticking with the 80s. Here we go. Which footwear, a fashion trend throughout the 80s, was inspired by the shape and technology of an astronaut's boots? Which footwear, a fashion trend throughout the 80s, was inspired by the shape and technology of astronauts' boots? And we have our answer. It is moon boots. Moon boots. So Tennessee Bear, Surf Bum John, Donna Jaworski, and Coaster Mom. And Kay Wilby. With the moon boots. Or the Napoleon Dynamites. Okay, Tennessee Bear, you get to pick the next category. You finally got control back. I know we had the moon boots for outside in the snow and everything. Okay, he's going back to the 60s. Back to the 60s. In fact, I got to switch out the card. Okay, here we go with the 60s. Which mechanical drawing toy invented by Andre Casagnes, was launched in 1960? Which mechanical drawing toy invented by Andre Casagnes was launched in 1960? I see two people that actually got it correctly. It is the Etch-a-Sketch. Etch-a-Sketch. And we have Donna Jaworski and Coaster Mom. Donna Jaworski, Coaster Mom, and Kay Wilby. And Tennessee Bear got it there. So Donna, Kay Wilby, Coaster Mom, and Tennessee Bear. And yeah, so Kay Wilby, Tennessee Bear, Coaster Mom, and Donna Jaworski. And Donna gets the control of the board with the Etch-a-Sketch. She got that fast. I'll go with the 70s. Okay. We're going with the 70s. Here we go. Which actor played the role of an extraterrestrial who comes to Earth from the planet Orc in the sitcom Mork and Mindy? Which actor played the role of an extraterrestrial who comes to Earth from the planet Orc in the sitcom Mork and Mindy? And we have our answer. It is Robin Williams. Robin Williams. Thank you, Cynthia. So we have Donna Jaworski, Coaster Mom, Ian B, and Stacy Disney Nerd Herders. Good job, everyone, with Robin Williams. Yes, he played Mork from Orc. Okay, so Donna gets to continue the board. Donna gets to continue the category. Okay, she's going to do a Disney question. A Disney question. Nanu, yes. There we go. In Toy Story, whose mission is it to protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion by the evil Emperor Zurg? My fingers just wouldn't type fast enough. In Toy Story, whose mission is it to protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion by the evil Emperor Zurg? And let's see who got it first. Tennessee Bear got it first with Buzz Lightyear. So Tennessee Bear, Donna Jaworski, John Surfbum, Stacy Disney Nerd Herders. Good job, everyone. Okay, y'all have fast fingers. This is why we'll usually listen. Okay, Tennessee Bear, you get to ask the next category or pick the next category. Just watch DC League of Super Pets. Yeah, that was cute. The League of Super Pets. Although I will say I am not good at the Disney World or the Disneyland Buzz Lightyear ride. Even though the Disneyland one's a little bit easier to find where your gun's going, and even if you're hitting the targets, I'm still terrible at Buzz Lightyear at either park. So I'll stick with the Toy Story Mania. That's usually my game. Early Disney. Stay in Disney. Oops. Darn it. Well, we'll see if anybody knows this one. Okay, Stacy, have a great time in Epcot. We'll be looking for you on YouTube at Epcot. Enjoy your evening. Okay, Kay Wilby, have a good evening. Thank you for joining. And you had 9 points, Kay. Stacy, Disney Nerd Herders, you had 8 points. 8 points this evening. Okay, here we go. Not sure if anyone will get this. You never know. What's the name of Gonzo's chicken on the Muppet Show? What's the name of Gonzo's chicken on the Muppet Show? And if nobody gets that, I will pick another question after this. Yes, you asked for Disney. And that was Muppets. Oh, we do have the name. We do have a couple people that have the name. It is Camilla. Camilla the chicken. And Kay Wilby got it. Donna Jaworski. Next time I'll look at the question better for the Disney question. And Ian B. Okay, Kay, have a good evening. Yeah, Rizzo the Rat is the rat. Yeah, I love the Muppets. Yeah, that was one of my favorite panels that I got. I got the anniversary of the Christmas Carol, Muppets Christmas Carol. And believe it or not, it is one of the most popular versions of the Christmas Carol that's out there, according to Brian Henson and his crew. That was a very cool, enjoyable panel that I got to go to for that. So that was exciting. Yes, Jodie Benson was the special guest. She came out and sang the song that they had cut out many years ago, and it's going to be put back into a version of the Muppets Christmas Carol. So they're putting back the "When the Love Is Gone" song back into the Muppet Christmas Carol. So that was really awesome. Not to be really greedy, but it really would have been cool if they would have had some type of poster from the Muppets Christmas Carol. But they did have all the Muppets that kind of sang there: Gonzo, Miss Piggy, Kermit, David Goetz, who does Gonzo's voice. He was there. Paul Williams, who did all the music and everything like that. Yes. Yeah, it was there. But it would have been cool if we could have went on with a poster, but that's being a little greedy because they did have Jodie Benson singing, so that was good. Wait, they cut that song out. We always watch the DVD. Yeah, they actually. I guess it's a longer version when they first did the movie. It was a longer version. I know they kind of do it at the end of the DVD of the song, but it's actually somewhere in the movie that they're putting it back in. Hello, Ren70. Thank you for joining. Yeah. It's kind of funny how they tell you the story of how they cut something out or maybe decide to change something because they go and watch it at a movie theater, and if they don't get a reaction from people, like if you got up to went to the bathroom, or a kid dropped popcorn on the floor and they thought, oh, he wasn't paying attention, it wasn't interesting. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's an older one. Yeah. Okay, so, well, since she left already, or actually Donna got it first, so Donna can pick the category from Camilla. But Donna gets to pick the category. Okay, she's going back to the 80s. Back to the 80s. In 1986, which Australian American comedy film starring Paul Hogan became the second highest grossing film worldwide? In 1986, which Australian American comedy film starring Paul Hogan became the second highest grossing film worldwide? And we have our answer. It is Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee. I will give you a point, Serpum, but I'm going to go with Donna in picking the category because she has the full name of the movie. So Donna Jaworski, Tennessee Bear, Ren 70, and Coaster Mom. Coaster Mom. On Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. I actually saw that in the theater. So have I. I've seen both of them. Both the Crocodile Dundee movies. Okay, Donna. You get to pick the next category. This is a knife. Okay, she's really changing it up. We're going to the 50s. Back in our time machines to the 50s. Okay, here we go. Summertime Blues, Come On Everybody, and Something Else were songs released by which rockabilly artist? Summertime Blues, Come On Everybody, and Something Else were songs released by which rockabilly artist? EC is the initials. EC is the initials. Good guess, but not the Stray Cats. Not Buddy Holly. I'm actually surprised because I never really heard of this person. His first name is popular, but EC is the initials. Not Elvis Costello. Oh, and Donna actually got it. Donna got it with Eddie Cochran. Eddie Cochran. Donna Jaworski got it with Eddie Cochran. Good job, Donna. And Kevin. Yeah, I've never really heard of them, so I couldn't help you on that one. At first, I thought it was Eddie and the Cruisers that I was gonna, but then when I looked at it again, okay, Donna, you get to pick the category. Ah, okay, yeah. Listen to those sounds. Okay, she's saying the 60s. The 60s. And we'll do but 3 more questions after this one. 3 more questions. But here we go. David Jansen played Dr. Richard Kimble in which 1960s TV series? Yeah, the Summertime Blues song, I know. Because that used to be part of a Cedar Point commercial. David Jansen played Dr. Richard Kimble in which 1960s TV series? I think the chat knows a few things. Yes. And we have the answer. It is The Fugitive. The Fugitive. So we have Tennessee Bear, Ian B, Coaster Mom, and Kevin Theme Park Adventures with The Fugitive. Okay, Tennessee Bear, you have control of the board. We have 2 more questions after this one. Sticking with the 60s. The 60s. Here we go. Who starred in the title role of David Lean's epic Lawrence of Arabia, winner of 7 Oscars, including Best Picture in 1962? Who starred in the title role of David Lean's epic Lawrence of Arabia, winner of 7 Oscars, including Best Picture in 1962? What actor? Might as well, yes. I know. Not Laurence Olivier, but that's a good answer. Certain Lawrence and but it's not Laurence Olivier. At least that's not the answer they have on here. Well, to get you off of that, I will give you the initials P.O. P.O. is the actor's initials. Who starred in the title role of David Lean's epic Lawrence of Arabia? Lawrence of Arabia. And we have our answer. Tennessee Bear and Donna Jaworski with Peter O'Toole. Peter O'Toole. Okay. Tennessee Bear, you get to pick the category. Sticking with the 60s, Tim? Staying with the 60s. That's good because you guys will get this one. Shown on CBS in December of 1965, what was the first Peanuts television special, which also quickly became an annual tradition? Shown on CBS in December of 1965, what was the first Peanuts television special, which also quickly became an annual tradition? Not the Great Pumpkin. Yeah, keep it family friendly. And okay, we have our answer. And Tim, you're gonna kick yourself. But it was a Charlie Brown Christmas. A Charlie Brown Christmas. So we have Coaster Mom, Donna Jaworski, Surf Bum, and Ren 70. Surf Bum and Ren 70 Yeah, December. Probably the pumpkin one was probably the next year, I bet. I kept it family friendly. Drats. Okay. Coaster Mom, you get to pick the final question of the evening. You get to pick the category, Coaster Mom, of the evening. Groucho Marx. Final countdown, yes. Coaster Mom, you get to pick the final category of the evening. Yeah, for a while there, Tennessee Bear and Donna were neck and neck. But now it's a little different. Okay, Coaster Mom, you can pick the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or that's probably what happened here. I'll give her a moment, and if not, then I will let Donna pick the final category. But that's probably what happened. And then I'll let Coaster Mom next time pick the category first. Okay, Donna, go ahead and pick the final category. Go ahead and pick the final category, Donna. Okay, we'll go with the 80s. The 80s. And of course, I dropped the card. I got to pick a new 80s card because we went through all those questions. Sorry about that. Perfect. Okay, here we go with the final question. Here we go. What was Lieutenant Pete Mitchell's call sign in the 1986 film Top Gun? What was Lieutenant Pete Mitchell's call sign in the 1986 film Top Gun? And we have our answer. It is Maverick. Maverick. And it still is in the new Top Gun. So Tennessee Bear got it first. Coaster Mom, Ian B, and Donna. Ian B and Donna for the final. And I'll give Kevin and Serpum points also. So great job, everyone. Our big winner this evening is Donna Jaworski with 20 points. Tennessee Bear, 17 points for second place. Third place is Surfbum John with 15 points. So Donna had first place with 20. Surfbum had 15 points for third place. Tennessee Bear, second place with 17 points. Ian B, you had 8 points. K. Wilby had 10 points. Mike Wheeler, 1 point. Kevin, 7 points. Stacy Disney Nerd Herders, 8 points. Adventures by D, 5 points. Coaster Mom, 10 points. Surfer Girl, 326, 1. Wild, 1995, 2 points. And Ren, 72 points. So congratulations, Donna, Tim, and John. 1, 2, and 3. Great job, everyone. Thank you for joining. And I hope you had a great evening. I hope you continue to have a good evening. And we will see you all in the chats and let the adventures begin. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And also go check out, I know the Disney Nerd Herders are live at Epcot. The Joy S will be live around 8 p.m. The Dis and That crew around 9 p.m. Possibly Monarch Moments this evening. Also check out Pete McDevitt because I know there's some various baseball and creator talk out there also. So have a great evening, everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.